Welcome to another week of Raging Rolls. Now, I've kept myself busy thinking about what else the team could destroy after already killing one of the biggest bads that they could encounter. And I guess tonight...
And your soul.
And my soul. Tonight we will continue to see exactly what is in store for us. Before we dive in, quickly throw to Jez, who will be taking us through some announcements.
Yeah, thanks, Robin. Firstly, want to put a quick shout out to a charity we support, Beyond Blue. If I can say it properly, Beyond Blue do a lot of work with people suffering from anxiety and depression and all sorts of negative thoughts like that. Now, it's no surprise that we're in a pretty average situation worldwide right now, and it's got a lot of people going through things they've never experienced before. So if you are feeling like you need to talk to someone and not sure who, or you can support them in doing the work they do, please reach out to beyondblue.org.au. And Rod, over to you, mate.
Yeah, so running off the back of Beyond Blue, we're going to be running a huge campaign in October for Mental Health Month. So for all the games that we play during that period, we're going to be having our beautiful sponsors donate $20 for every nat 20 that we roll in those games. So if you watched our last game last week, it would have been a nice $60 put in the pot for a couple of 3 nat 20s rolled out.
Oh, yeah.
And if we roll nat 1s, the player that rolls that nat 1 will be ponying up the $20 to all money going to Beyond Blue. And we're also going to have the team at Miniature Hub donate a huge prize pack for us that we'll do as a silent auction, so we can get another way of helping raise a little bit of coin. There'll be some really cool minis and probably a book or two included in that, so worth staying tuned for. So that will be October. We may have some pop-up games too with a couple of big battle arenas or something like that, where we ask people to donate to join in and have a bit of fun and see what happens. But stay tuned for more fun coming in October.
And can I just jump in there that the best way to find out more about this silent auction is on our socials?
Yes, definitely. So make sure you're on our Instagram, Facebook, you're part of our Discord channel. So everything will be going through there. And we will also, start posting up when our games are, how you can also donate if you wish to Beyond Blue as part of the Raging Rolls crew. And we'll make sure your name gets included when we make that donation.
Absolutely. Great stuff. And without further ado, let's jump into tonight's adventure. So, as we recall, at the end of the last session, the players were quickly dumped out of a fishbowl, found themselves falling headfirst through the ceiling of their pub, and quickly realized that they had angered quite the evil character. As they went to investigate the now famous explosions and magical energies that were coming from the city's north, they found there a many-eyed being floating just above the ground with all of its eyes focused directly on the party. Now, this beholder was famous for one thing, and that was crime. And unfortunately, all that's left of him now is chunks across the roads of Waterdeep. As with several lucky shots in a row, we had Bear quickly dismantle this now infamous character.
I believe the King of Waterdeep is what I'm referred to as.
Some in very small circles would agree. And now, as we all head back to the pub, what are you all up to?
I'm still wiping beholder glue out of my face and out of the crevices of my chainmail, having misty stepped up to Xanathar right at the moment that he's bamping out. Beowulf gets the final kill, and Xanathar just tears himself out of existence. I'm just caked in what I can only imagine is green snot, head to toe. It's everywhere, and it stinks. And at the midday sun, like in the sun, it's just starting to bake and ripen.
Oh, nice. So getting a nice crispy outer layer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gorgeous. So what was that? Sorry, Soraya?
Oh, I'm just gonna go sulk in my room because she didn't do anything with the goldfish or Xanathar. So she's just really, really embarrassed, and she needs a moment for herself to just. She needs to like talk herself into free. Yeah, I'm not lost for words. Like I just can't right now. She just can't right now.
I just can't. I just absolutely can't.
I just can't.
Zim's got a pocket full of tentacles. He's just picked those up as we kind of were leaving the scene. And he's just examining them. He's excited to kind of head off to the library and start to read up a little bit more on what he's obtained. He just gives Rod a little pat on the bum. Well done, Bear. Well done, Bear. I'm still amazed at that. That was an immense work that you've done back there. Be very proud of yourself today.
Mate, King of Waterdeep, baby. Here we come. How good am
Yeah, where?
I?
Where's
Are
the
we?
king? Where is the king? Oh, Rob. Bear, you're...
I think we should
Very funny.
have a toast to the King of Waterdeep.
Oh, yes. Where's our good friend, the barman?
You sort of notice that there's a bottle of alcohol just floating next to you.
Get a round of beers.
And
Slash whatever.
yeah, so he's holding spirits, and he's just sort of
Straight
like
tequila.
he's just like you just see him like not move.
Spirits it is, then.
You just see them start to pour a line of shots, one for each of you.
Word gets around.
I'm just going
To the man.
Grab my glass. Yep.
To the
Cheers.
man who would kill the being of such destruction, who would keep the town safe and would single-handedly call himself the king, although no one else does. To Bear,
To the
brave
king.
To
man.
Bear.
And like as you guys are all cheersing, you see another little shot glass just rise in the air, and like the liquid just slosh onto the floor.
I knew you couldn't handle it, Dennis. You softy.
You feel. Are you watching the bottle?
Yeah.
I just watch him miss the shot. I'm not watching anything else.
Before you know it, you feel wet, sort of coming down from the top of your head, as the alcohol begins to sting your eyes.
Dennis.
As he pours straight spirits onto your face.
It's like a grand
Dennis,
It's a victory celebration. Victory.
That's the merchandise, Dennis. We're meant to be selling that.
Beowulf, keep your shirt on.
So after slamming back that shot and watching that chaos unfold, Ren or I will just slam the glass back down and say, so, now that that's done unexpectedly, I think a bit of a rest, and then what? I know I've got some things to do, but where do our paths take us next?
We've still got some kiddos that need some saving.
We also only have one stone so far. We need to actually confirm this is in fact what we think it is. There is much to be done.
Shall we try and plug in this, see if this stone fits in? Sorry, see if this eye stone fits in the stone of Galore? Should we get Dennis? Dennis, fetch the stone.
At the end of last session, I think you already placed it, and it fit in. It automatically sort of just got congealed with the stone.
Never mind. I think it
The
already
red
fits.
one?
I know it was not the testicle.
No.
Okay, no. Red Helm's upstairs playing with the newfound fangle thing.
Yeah, mate. Red Helm's
Okay.
putting it up down his pants. He ain't got a pair, but he's got to try and make a pair.
Let's go try. It's keeping it warm. Might hatch.
Absolutely.
So, with this done, Bear, we're expecting, I think, all hell to break loose now. This I don't know whether this is good or bad. It's good that we have the
Mate,
ice stone, but
This is a cracking thing. We are now the top. We've got the king, and we've got his royal subjects for the top of Waterdeep. We are going
Did you say the
to
king?
rule.
before we only had
Either
one
that or
eye
we've
on
got
us.
a
Now we have the
giant-
eyes of the city on us.
Yeah, we've got to
we've got a
use this
giant
stuff.
target.
let's cash in, boys. Let's get part of it. We got the trophy. We got the winner. Let's go. Let's get amongst it. Let's get out there. You know, ladies, lock up your daughters. Here comes the bear. Hoorah.
Maybe while we're out, actually, Beowulf, this is not the worst idea. We need a bit of drumming some business. Why don't we send Redhelm out while we're adventuring and ask him to drum up around a bit of business and let them know that those people who killed this crime lord can be found at the Winchester and come and celebrate and have a drink with them. Hey, we won't be here. We'll be out, but other people can come and buy beer and ale and make us plenty of money.
What was his
Maybe
other? What's
come
his
back
little
to
buddy's
no tavern
mate?
at all.
Jason, J-Dog. J-Dog.
Jason.
Yeah, get him to go out.
Jason.
Just hold on.
If we go out,
I
we may
imagine
come back to a
Jason's ash
completely
looks much
detonated
like
tavern.
yours, Robert. Yes, but we won't be here.
Yeah,
for
I'm a
such
little
things
bit
to
worried that I'm a little bit worried about raising our profile anymore at this stage.
happen. I don't know how much
I
time
agree
we
with
raised
you,
it. We
Clay.
killed a giant beholder in the middle of the city.
But do we want to go around parading the fact like we're
Everyone
bunch of-
already knows.
You either get a power struggle with the minions in the Xanathar Guild who suddenly position themselves for power, and how do you make yourself look good? You go kill the guys that killed your boss.
Yeah, but
And then we got the other guilds that start to make a play.
We've
Yeah,
got
well-
the self-proclaimed king. What are they going to do? Come in here and
Yeah.
kill him?
and don't forget, I'm part of the Zentarum, so I've got a little bit of throw in there now, boys. So we can get in there, being their future leader. We've got a big back, and we've got an underground crime boss we can roll with.
All right. Well,
Do
either
you
way,
reckon we can use the Zentarum to find... How many eyes do we need?
two more.
1 stone, 3 eyes.
Mate, the Zentarum are backed in power. They're going to know where this stuff is. They're going to want to be the king and the rulers. They're going to want to worship and use me.
Well, Bear, do you think if we make a visit to them, they'll be able to tell us the location of at least one of the eye?
I reckon we could probably work it out. If not, we'll just kill them like the beholder. And I start spinning that blade around my hand.
Don't
Be careful
pick
with that thing.
yourself.
That thing's dangerous. Put that away.
How many charges have you got left on it?
None.
DM, what's the time of day?
Damn.
Yeah.
Can't hear you, DM.
You guys came out of there in the late afternoon, and you guys are now sort of getting to the evening as you approach.
I think it's a rest time before we do anything further, because I think we were tapped at the stage of the goldfish and got lucky with Xanathar.
As you guys are all sitting around, just enjoying, your well-earned rest, is anybody having a little gaze around the room?
Always on alert. Always on
Always
alert.
on alert.
Well, yeah, he's got the high passive perception.
So go ahead and give me a roll, please. Then Ren.
A perception.
Yes, please.
17.
With your natural sort of wariness, you find a letter placed on the bar top, right where you normally walk in, and this letter stands out specifically from all the other invoices because it's made up of a very crisp parchment as the letter covering, but then sealed with a metallic gold crest.
Just quickly, you mentioned invoices. Do any of those say overdue? We're new to this.
You do see that there
We
is a
also don't have
mixture
a whole
of...
heap of coins.
There is amongst the letters stacked, there is a lot of red. But, you haven't bothered to really read through it, so...
Bills,
Up to
bills,
Zim and kind
bills.
of like, hey Zim, fireball, make it go away.
To be fair, you guys have not made a single drop of profit from this bar yet, so...
And we just pay roofing.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what Redhelm and Jason are doing right now, right? They're going out and bringing people back so we can start charging.
We might need a new ghost. He's fee and he builds merchandise.
I'm going to get up and just mosey on over to where the letter is, grab it and just have a look and then open it.
All right, so you open this letter, and in
Oh,
most
sorry.
beautiful...
Can I back up a second? Do I recognize the
Absolutely.
crest on it?
Make a so it's it seems to be a claw, a three sort of clawed foot that stands sort of vertical to the ladder opening, and it sits on a pile of gold.
Okay.
You can make a history check to see if you have any further understanding.
Sure.
No need. It's Ravenclaw.
Oops.
Ravenclaw is bronze and blue, mate.
Ignore that. That was nature.
And it's Raven Bitcoin.
21.
Beautiful.
Oh.
So,
Nat 20.
through sort of your maneuvering through the city, you have heard whispers of this, but it seems to be the closest sort of relation you have to this is the golden dragon cache of Waterdeep.
Yeah, I open it with haste.
As you peel open the paper, who's rummaging through plastic in the background?
It's Claymore tearing up bills because they don't.
You read, "Dear sirs and madam, we hope this letter finds you well and in want of a position to see yourselves for a prosperous future. It has come to our attention that our little baby girl believes herself to be an adventurer. We think it is quite obvious to all parties involved that this is in fact not true. Don't get us wrong, we love her dearly, and she is one of the most precious beings in our world. But she is still a child and not ready for what the world would have in store for her. We assume that there has been a multiple of occurrences where this has been shown to be true, as she can be quite headstrong and sees herself as invincible. Alas, it is our fault that she has this belief. You see, we may have created an agency to hire her and send her on adventures, along with a bard who may or may not be her nanny. We may have arranged for it to be that she would be able to complete such quests with great ease. However, she has come to know of our deception, and as further proof of what a child she is, run off to Waterdeep in hopes of glory. We wouldn't be proper parents if we didn't ask for you to watch over her and continue allowing her to be invincible, while in fact clearing each and every obstacle so that she does not fall into any danger. As an incentive, we possess information that may assist you on your quest."
I take the letter.
And enclosed within the envelope is a gold coin with that same gold claw crest.
I pocket the coin.
Bloody klepto.
Yeah, I know.
Were you reading that out loud? You read it out loud to us, did you?
No.
Or is
That
that
was
quiet?
just
That was on the download. Okay. Okay.
I just walk over to Soraya. Are you still in the common area, or did you take yourself off to bed?
Oh, I was in my room counting, unless you want to call me down.
Oh no, go to the room. I want this to be a woman-on-woman chat. This is going to be great. Real DNA.
Girl power time, let's go.
Yeah, I want Jez to get off girl power.
Oh man.
Come on, Jez. Come on.
Okay. I just silently take the ladder upstairs and go to Soraya's room and say, "Soraya, I think this is for you. You are incredibly lucky." And I hand her the letter.
What? What is this?
It seems to be a letter from your parents, wishing that we look after you, that they love you so much that...
This is ridiculous.
What? It seems so honest
They
and
don't know
true.
what they're talking about. What do you mean?
How can you refute something like that?
Well, obviously, some weird sorcerer or some magician has got into their heads to make them think this. I mean, maybe not with Xanathar or the goldfish, but previously I had been very amazing and been able to kill everyone. So I have no idea what this letter is saying. Obviously, it's all lies.
Why is it obvious that it's lies?
You
Look
have
at the
seen my
crest.
amazingness.
This looks like it must be the crest of your family. Yes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it does look. Okay, fine. It's for my parents, but
What are you running from?
I'm not running from anything. They're just trying to baby me. They won't let me be my own person. I wanted to prove myself, but they won't let me.
But they are. They're letting you out. They're not chasing you down. They're entrusting us, your friends here, to look after you, to help you out. They're not babying you at all.
Asking you to be my babysitters. I mean, they got Janice to be my nanny. It literally says right there. I can read, sort of.
You don't strike me as someone who needs a lot of nannying. They're just worried parents. You should be incredibly grateful.
I suppose. So, I'm guessing you came up here because you want to go visit them about this help they're offering.
I think any help we can get on this to help out those two children also is reuniting families. Is
Oh yeah, I
amazing.
forgot about them.
There's nothing stronger.
I'm a great adventurer, but I forgot about the key people we're trying to help.
Well, I only like the gold. That's really what had my attention. Like, you know.
Like Skyrim, you can have it buried in 100 side quests. Like, oh yeah, I'll get to it.
There's a lot more important things than gold in this world.
And they are the Castellantas, by the way, the two that you tried to help.
Right. Have you told the others about the letter? Have they read it?
No, they know nothing of it.
I think we're
Okay,
doing
well, I guess-
turning the invoices into paper plans and them sort of shooting them out of the sky.
Yeah,
Nice.
and we're throwing our prisoner that we've hung up in the battle room.
Who at this point is dehydrated, is starving, is bruised, and is very much just sitting there quietly. The only sounds he makes now are involuntary yelps of pain when he can't resist any further.
So I suppose we must go visit them. So this coin is what's going to help us.
This coin.
So should we go? Oh,
You have not even seen the coin.
What
oh,
coin?
really? Metagaming. Woo. Okay, let's go down and speak with them.
Are you sure?
Well, I suppose we should help the children.
You're so blasé about the whole thing. I don't know if this is. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what motivates you, Soraya. Apart from just. Are you running? Are you trying to prove yourself?
Well, like I said, they're consistently babying me. I have older siblings that are infamous and well known. I want to be just like them. I want to show them that I can be just like them. Like, I
So you
want to
want to be
prove myself.
notorious. So you come with us.
Yeah.
You hunt down Xanathar, seeking notoriety, seeking a
Well-
target on your back.
What target? He's gone. He's dead. Duh. He's not going to hurt us now. I mean, wait. Oh my god, can he turn into a ghost? Oh my god, is he going to haunt us now? Are we going to be haunted by Xanathar?
I really don't think
Wait,
so.
are we going to
That
have
would be-
two ghosts?
So right, let's go downstairs.
Wait, no, what about the ghost of Xanathar?
There's no ghost. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Guys,
I give up.
Except for Dennis.
um,
He's not a ghost.
guys, do
He's
you
only
think
friendly
Xanathar's
ghosts.
going to haunt us?
Are we
She
downstairs
says to
now?
everybody downstairs in the bar.
Guys, I think Xanathar's going to haunt us now. That's what Ren said.
I
We
didn't-
killed him once.
you-
We'll do it again.
we
Wait, how do you
have a
kill
lead on where to
ghost?
go next.
Like,
Jesus,
I
I
don't know,
know
Dennis,
you got
how-
sidetracked.
I don't know, Dennis. How do we kill a ghost?
The bottle flies away.
not you, Dennis, Xanathar, obviously.
The ghost comes back and pours another round of drinks.
Hey!
Well, Dennis, you better
So-
pull one for our buddy hanging up there. You might want to get him back.
You see the guy's head sort of tilt up a little bit as he's hanging upside down, and the alcohol just pours into his open mouth, and then it's left to drop again as he hangs there trying to swallow alcohol upside down.
Have we got any spare beholder bits that Zim isn't really keen on holding on to? He's hungry. We haven't fed him.
He could have scraped enough off to make a little sort of like mystery stew.
Oh my god, we are not eating Xanathar.
No, we're not.
No,
not
we're
us.
not going to.
Much
Xanathar
like the rotting pumpkin.
ceviche.
Yeah.
A couple of rotten carrots.
Just absolute piles and piles of rotten carrots now.
Soraya.
Yeah, let's give our buddy a feed.
Soraya, I think you should
Not
show
gonna be
them.
nice, but if he's hungry.
Show them the letter. Show them what I saw.
We don't have to show them the letter. We can just paraphrase.
What letter?
Bestow it on the king. Hand me that letter. The king
No.
approves it.
I try and run away.
Ignore him. You explain, Soraya.
Wait, do you still have the letter? Oh no. Yeah, I have the letter.
Can I try sleight of hand to steal the letter off these two idiots as they're arguing?
That could actually
Right, yeah.
Go for it.
Oh man.
Yes, it does.
With a 21,
God
what's
damn it.
your passive perception, Jess?
My
Unless
passive
you're
perception.
actively trying to keep it away.
No,
But I think
it's
you're
like-
distracted.
I haven't got it. Soraya's got it.
Oh yeah, Soraya, are you distracted? Would you say?
Oh yeah, because I'm trying to obviously not tell these people
Yoink!
how like this is obviously very embarrassing. I'm trying to convince Ren not to
Bear,
tell.
you now hold this crisp paper letter with this gold seal hanging from the lowest part of it in your hand.
How did you get that?
Mate, I'm good. I'm the king. I got my ways.
What king?
I look at it and I go, "Oi,
Can
Zim.
you even
I think
read?
I think this is your world. You can read this. I don't want to hurt the king's eyes."
Whatever. You can't read.
Zim grabs it and reads it out to the crew.
Oh god.
So,
I just had not to hear the letter.
so you ran away from mum and dad, eh?
Mm.
Like your star. Like your star.
It's not running away if it's like me on my quest for glory. Like I'm adventuring. So how is that running away?
I don't know,
Well,
but it sounds like they might have some info that could help us. I'm thinking we run towards.
Yeah. I mean,
She's
what's
so
what's
lucky. You people are crazy. She's got everything and she's running from it.
Wow.
what's the go here?
okay,
Do we-
like we hit a nerve.
Do we need to give?
But I
her back
do-
to get
I
the
do tap her on the
information, or
Yeah, but if we give it
What's
back,
going on here?
yeah, but I agree with Ren. She's got everything. If we give it back, do we get everything?
What?
We can make a bit of coin out of
on
this.
You're not just giving me back. I am a do that. I am helping.
I do tap
Soraya,
her on the
but
shoulder
you shouldn't do that.
and in a warning tone, and I go, "But you're not invincible. Don't think that you're invincible.
Obviously,
Like,
they
charging into the open, you are not invincible." And there's 5 to 7 others, depending on the day, who will risk our asses.
Hey,
Pull you out of trouble.
This is four
You are
dads
not
getting rid of.
invincible.
Four dads dealing with all their pent up child rage.
Yeah, I feel like that's honestly all I'm hearing now is you're so lucky. All you have is like all you do is complain after we provide more and more and more for you.
pretty much.
I look at everyone else and I go, "You're not invincible. You're not invincible. The king, you are not invincible."
Always.
For yourself. You speak for yourself.
I'm
Yes.
gonna go and get a shot from our friend Dennis and go and give it to Soraya. Soraya, you're not a child, but we need to go and see your parents.
I mean, if we have to, I guess, the children, all that. All that.
Yes, all that.
All that. You're welcome, guys.
And how? So you know from dealing with your parents, Soraya, that they prefer, obviously, but based on the location of your home, either flying there or using the portal magic is the simplest way to go home.
Hold on. Before we do
And
anything,
you have not, you intentionally did not take a portal key with you, trying to get away from your parents.
Oh, that's right, guys. There's no way to get home. I mean, they live really far away in the middle of a valley in a waterfall, and there's like mist, and like you can't remember how to get there. And, oh no, what a shame. What are we gonna do? Oh dear.
What? So, hang on.
I forgot. The misty cloud fog makes you forget. Yep.
So, do you know where your parents do you know where you came from?
Oh, well, are your brother or sister around? Could we not speak to them to get access to a
Do we need
key
to have that chat?
Okay, we have to bring them in.
I bet you Janice has got one of these things on her, or him.
Soraya, you know that the key is a golden coin with your family's crest upon it.
Mm-hmm. I do. So, yes, I can't help. Janice isn't here.
How do we get there?
Like we
What do we-
have a gold coin or any portal thing, right? Crap.
Any gold coin and we can get to where we need to be. That sounds ludicrous.
Yes, I know. Who thinks of such magic as if it exists?
Claire, you've got a gold coin, right? Or Zim, you must have gold coins. Go magic one of them and see if we can...
Yes. 1 second, I'll go and get my gold coin.
Wait, does Ren have a gold coin?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a solid gold coin. It's just
Ring
one I've had in my pocket for ages. I've been doing much things. Will this get us there?
It is
no.
not the right coin.
Wait, did you say that there's
dear.
a particular coin that we need? It's not any gold coin?
No, what? What? No, there's no special coin that we need at all.
Dennis,
Guys, look, we can do this without their help.
Dennis, find all the gold coins in the house. We're going to need to start cashing them all in to see if we try and make this work. By order of the king, I say get all these gold coins.
Dennis, like as you say that, you feel a tug at your belt with your coin purse.
All right, I'll start flicking through. Just flicking them. Does that one work? Does that one work? Does that one work? Does that one work?
Dennis is
Yeah.
just like catching them all.
DM, I run a
Guys,
quick
this is
investigation. I grab the envelope that the letter came in, and I just look at the envelope itself and start to investigate it. I'm feeling a bit sus about a Hinza. About
Alright.
a Soraya.
So what are you trying to uncover here?
Well, I don't think she's telling the truth, and so I'm investigating the paper. I'm starting to think it's sus that they would tell us to come see them, and she says it's impossible to find them. So I'm investigating. If it's not any gold coin, I want to find out what's going on. If there's anything else in the package.
Possible. I just
With-
forgot how to
with-
get home.
With the 19, you do see that due to the way it was posted, there does seem to be a slight indent of a sort of a circular form, but it could have been just as easily damaged in the shipping process.
Soraya, what are you not telling us?
What was in this package, Soraya?
I don't know. Ren's the one
Can I-
that
can I
gave me.
do
All I found
insight?
was
You won't get in trouble if you're just honest with us.
Oh God, it
I
sounds
just
like a
got a
conversation we
letter.
had tonight. With her.
Did you say that Ren opened it?
Yeah, so Claymore, you sense that Soraya is telling you some of the truth. It doesn't
Walkie.
seem like she hasn't seen her coin, but obviously you can pick up that she's very hesitant to see her parents.
Ren, did you open the
I'm
letter?
more interested in the I can't get home storyline. I call BS.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
okay.
can't. She seems to be telling the truth in that regard. She does
Ren.
not have a way home.
Ren, you're known for pocketing shiny objects. The packages I see it could potentially have claimed or it contained something else in it. And Soraya tells us that there's a particular shiny object that she requires to get home. Ren, did you find anything in the package?
Yeah, look, 1 gold coin isn't going to make or break my bank, and I just take out the claw coin and slam it on the table. This must be it, Soraya. What is this?
Damn.
And Soraya,
Yeah.
you see it as
down in the pub.
you see it as almost a sign of the weight that you carry as a result of your childhood. These coins have been used for a long time to, always get you out of trouble and to always force you to go back. And it's a symbol of the life you sort of turned your back on. But it is absolutely clear as day that there is a port key back to your home.
Yes. So yes, that's how we can get to my home, I suppose. But remember, I forgot things, guys. So don't know how to use it at all. Oh, what a shame.
Anybody with your insight, Claymore, you know that she's lying.
She's lying.
Soraya, we need to get back to your
What we
parents.
use so we can go home.
Claymore doesn't mince words.
Oh, guys,
I'm investigating the coin at the moment.
what kind of 17-year-old
Is it within an
goes back to their
Arcana check?
parents?
Or
Is that a magic check?
Do you have a detect magic?
I don't have a detect magic. Oh, actually.
Ooh, what have we
You
got?
see it's
Technically,
obviously of a quite an exquisite design. It seems to hold a symbol that you aren't aware of, and there does seem to be the inscription of ruins on its flat edge around the circumference of the coin.
What do you make of
I
it, Sam?
guess. Look, what?
Soraya, you know how to do this, I'm sure. Please tell us. We need this.
Look, you just need to read the runes around the draconic around the coin. That's all we need to do.
Right. And how do we all go? Do we all need to be holding hands, or what is all touching the coin? What is it?
Yeah, I think no, because if we just all hold each other and the coin, and one of us reads it, we'll get there.
All right, big cuddle kids, come on in.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
I can't wait.
No. I think we need to sleep
I
before
can't
we.
just go home like this.
Yeah, in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what a great mood my parents are gonna be in.
Ren, I'm giving the coin back to you for safekeeping until the morning. I have no idea how many locks and safe boxes you have for all your gold things, but keep tight of this until the morning, and we shall use it then.
I just go to Red and be like, it's totally fine if you accidentally lose it. I completely understand.
It's okay, Soraya. I'll look after it. We'll get you home.
That's not what I meant, but lose it.
We'll get
Drop
there.
it.
I'm just going to slam down one last shot and go upstairs and go into my elf trance.
Beautiful.
Are we short or long resting?
Long.
Long.
Rod, as you find yourself going towards your resting place, where is it that you sleep in the tavern again?
I sleep down in the training ground battle,
So Steve Everts stands there or lays there next to the unconscious body of your hostage. And you also go down there. And as you look over at the dummies, you feel a insatiable need to test out whether you can't get your blunderbuss to work.
Yeah, I was waiting for this.
It feels like it would just be a shame if you went to bed without, at least seeing if you couldn't get it to fire at least once.
Yeah, so I hold it up. I'm like, alright, the boom end faces forward. This be here. And then I'm just going to click what I reckon I've seen before and just bang, let it go off and try and rip one of the dummies in half.
Intelligence check for which end is the boom end?
I think you've used enough crossbows to sort of know generally how these things are supposed to work.
That's what I nat 20.
So what I'm going to get you to do is, instead of doing it to see what the end of it is, I'm going to see about a little bit of your spell casting ability. So let's go for what would you reckon? You better at wisdom or intelligence?
Let's go with wisdom.
Now give me a wisdom check for me. A wisdom saving throw will do.
Oh, a check or saving throw?
No, that's awesome. Perfect.
Ooh.
So
These not 20s.
the absolute sort of godly energy, the kingly energy that you now bestow upon the world, guides you so naturally as you find the weapon from your from its holder at your waist, pull it out towards the dummy, and in your arrogance, trying to shoot one, you let go and make it a strength check. A strength save, sorry.
Save or check?
Save. As you fire this thing, you feel it knock back immediately as your shoulder bears the brunt of this weapon as it just boom as it shoots out in front of you. And what comes out from the end seems to be an energy of some sort. And you see that it starts very narrow as it comes out of the gun immediately. But then as it travels further, it actually manages to cover quite a wide cone before it finally sort of dissipates, and it doesn't quite hit the back of the room. And instead of shooting just one of those dummies, you've shot all three of them in a 15-foot cone.
Holy shit, you found the BFG.
Yeah.
Oh shit. And do I know what sort of damage is done? Are they on fire? Are they frozen? Are they just fucked up?
They seem quite fucked up, it would be the description. It seems to be some sort of concussive force that has hit them. You, out of character, will know that it is force damage. And you can go ahead and roll the 1d8 to see how much damage it has done.
Cool. Sorry, I was just getting my writing up the 1d8.
And as you blast, you hit all three of them for 3 force damage apiece. As you blast.
Is it ammo driven or Arcana self-reloading?
After that, what do you do?
I'm gonna, being super excited, I'm just gonna pick it up again, swap the hands and shoot it again just to see if it does the same thing again.
Make a wisdom check.
I have to do a wisdom check every time.
With a 12, this time you channel the energy, and as you fire, it seems to the energy doesn't go very far, and it dissipates before it's able to even reach the target.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try once more, but I'm gonna put something, I'm gonna stand way back, as far back as I can, and try and be a bit more accurate with it.
Awesome.
But I'm gonna go two-handed. I'm gonna lock it in and see if I can really focus it up.
Nice. All right, go ahead and roll that wisdom check. With a 20, as you sort of aim it in, you sort of look into it a bit further. Let's say that this object is 30 feet away. instead of it hitting all 3 of the targets, it hits only the one. But at 30 feet instead of that 15-foot cone. Go ahead and roll 2d8.
What? Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass.
As it does far more damage, and you see this one is absolutely just blasted apart with that same force shot.
Okay, keeping in mind I still want a long rest, I'm going to run back, like, literally out into the bar, open the door up. I'm going to do, like, a full-blown sniper shot and see. Like, I want to be, like, 60 feet away.
Yeah, so go ahead and make a wisdom save with disadvantage. So, yeah, the 15, you shoot, and you see as it goes past that 30 feet, it does seem to dwindle. And it does not seem to go much further than that.
All right. So I'm pretty.
You see one of the ladies who lives across the road from you peer out. A strange-looking lady wearing a vividly green and nature-focused outfit. She says, "What on earth are you doing at this hour with such a loud noise?"
Mate, I'm just trying a little bit of my boomstick that I got. My boy Red has told me it's the new thing to go, so just seeing what's going on. What do you think of it? Pretty slick, eh?
It's quite impressive. I myself have in my spare time been working on concoctions that, when added together, will create a similar boom effect. But it's more sort of centered around a smaller area and fire and explosions.
Oh yeah? Well, what do you mean? This sounds like you're right up my alley, sweetheart.
Well, mayhaps in a bit more of daylight, you can come by and I can show you my wares.
Sounds like a bit of a deal. I mean, you heard of the king, have ya? You know.
I mean, are you talking about the Open Lord of Waterdeep?
Nah, the unofficial king of Waterdeep. You know, the crown prince, the gorgeous one, me. You know, the beholder killer.
Are you talking about Manchun?
Jesus Christ, woman. No, the guy that literally stabbed the beholder, took her all the way.
Mayhaps the news hasn't reached me yet.
No worries, sweetheart. We'll chat to you later, eh? When we've got a bit more fun.
Have a good night.
Adios, sweetheart.
And she shuts her window as that the new conversation comes to an end.
All right, I'm gonna need to take a long rest. I'm sure it's getting later.
Absolutely.
I don't want to be exhausted.
You find yourself cuddling your new weapon.
Oh, definitely. I was just about to say that.
Oh, playing with your boomstick.
Oh yeah.
We got ball fondler upstairs, boomstick player downstairs. We got a great little companionship going.
Sweet.
You all arise to the sound of a knock to the door.
Dennis,
I'm
get the
gonna
door.
walk over.
Dennis.
Hello. Is anybody home? The door seemed to have opened itself.
Yeah, welcome to the house of the king. What be your bidding?
I thought this was the Winchester Shield. Have I got the wrong place?
Shut up, come in, sit down. You're in the house of the beholder killing king. Sit down. What do you want?
My apologies. I just wanted to come in. I am the proprietor of the private eye company that's sort of situated just up the road there in Trotsko Manor, Trotsko Alley. My apologies. And I've recently heard of your escapades, and I just wanted to try and get a first-hand account of the happenings.
So firstly, you want me to tell you what happened, but you got no bloody idea who the hell I am. Jesus Christ.
Well, I've just started my investigation. Surely I've come to the right place.
You have, but why didn't it investigate us?
It is best in my line of work to know the happenings of what's going on. Regardless,
Claymore's pissed off at being woken up by the chattering downstairs and is making his way down.
Zim doing the same, just wandering downstairs. What's who is this?
Good morning. I am the proprietor of the Private Tiger Eye down the road, and you see a cat-like creature, a humanoid with a tiger's face, with a bushy tail with tiger stripes, coming out of his leather jerkin.
What can we do for you at this hour of the morning?
I was just trying to uncover a little bit of the mystery as to what unfolded with Xanathar the other day.
Well,
Xanathar unfolded.
Oh, I like the way you think. That is definitely one that I'll be using to retell that's for sure.
Well,
that'll cost you 10 silver.
Mayhaps I can get a drink and pay you in that way instead.
Sure.
And so another shot glass floats, and this time he grabs some whiskey and he pours it into the shot glass, and the guy goes, "Oh, how curious! It seems that the door did not open by itself."
What did you say your name was, guy?
Sorry, did I not introduce myself?
You told us your job.
Oh yes, well like I said, I am the proprietor of the Tiger's Eye, Private Eye, and my name is Tom.
Tom.
Yes.
Tom.
Tom Fleetfoot.
Right. And your friend once who had the eye of a tiger, Rocky, good fellow.
Oh yes, no, I have not spoken to him in many a year, but absolutely, I believe he was a bard that travelled through here a while ago. He sang of my establishment, actually. Not many people know, but that song was actually based on some of my prowess, uncovering one of the long-lost artifacts that was one of his family heirlooms. We rose up against the challenge. It really was a fight of our lives, but in the end, we did come out victorious.
Cue montage.
Yeah.
Was it your wife named Adrian then?
Oh, well, see, the tale has sort of gone a little bit awry, but wife is a little bit of a strong wording.
Right. Well, on to important things. I believe
Yes.
Look, I need a few hair of the dog type drinks myself right now, but the self-proclaimed king, prince, I don't know what he is here, the jester.
Floating in front of you with whiskey.
The self-proclaimed prince here will gladly explain the situation. 2/3 of what he says is real anyway.
Prince or king? I'm rather getting mixed messages.
Mate, let me tell you how it all went down. It was bloody glorious.
Do you mind if I take some notes?
Mate, just write down. Make sure you get my left side. It's my better-looking side. It's where my biceps is a bit more pumped.
He makes a quick sketch and he shows it to you, and it's just like massive muscles, like a grimace.
Tiny head.
Just standing tall. Is this sort of what you were after?
Yeah, as long as you make sure you also capture Claymore's little hands, we'll be right. So, yeah.
Different campaign.
I know it is, but it's going to keep running through everything. Yeah, mate, look, just sauntered on up. Beholder came, almost took out my party, almost, decimated poor Ren there with it.
That was Xanathar himself, was it not?
Sure was. Shot Ren to shit. She was almost gone. So I just, ran at him, smacked him with my voxel blade, caught him beautifully the first 2 times, and then he tried to make an escape, and I just did the old 1-2, bang, caught him on the left, he went down, and then my boy Claymore popped out of bloody nowhere to get shit sprayed and protect me from it. It was bloody ripper. So, all in all, the party did alright, but, sometimes you just got the star players got to step up and be the star, and I took it to him and I gave him. We played hard, we did good, and on the day we just scored more points than the other bloke, so we won it.
Well, indeed, that is And he sort of takes a second to just digest the transition to sports, and he says, "Well, that's fantastic. And was it just everybody here? I see there's quite a few people in here. The lady out the back in the cloak, was she with you?"
Yes.
The lady. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they were all with us.
She was there, taking the brunt of the damage for the rest of these idiots.
Yeah, that's
Were
brilliant.
you the one that almost fell to Xanathar's power?
Not almost fell. I was hurt, yes, but I don't fall so easily as you might think.
Yep. Yeah,
Tom, can I ask Tom what's your interest in this? Why are we giving you all this information? The cost of a drink is nothing. What can we do? What can we do for you with all this?
Call it neighborly curiosity, but as I've investigated the recent happenings in Waterdeep, I find that you all are at the center of my discoveries. And
I feel like maybe there's a lot of lazy PIs around if we have rocked into town, had a few binks, and suddenly discovering all these things. I'm at a loss as to know why these are suddenly being uncovered now and not
many people want to go after what you have as a result of murderous gangs of villains who would tear them limb for limb, as it were. And so you find yourselves...
we have a famous Soraya, so I mean, we're not worried for things like...
Sorry, so who?
Oh, you really are out of the loop for a PI.
Is the name supposed to mean something? Is that Soraya here? Maybe I've met them, but don't know them by that name.
Oh, I'm upstairs in my room. Calm down. I was sleeping. Okay.
Do you walk
Sorry.
down?
Yeah, I'll walk down. Sorry, did I hear my name?
Well,
Hello.
just explaining that we don't need to worry for murderous gangs with you in the team.
Sorry, I thought I might recognize you once. I saw you, but I've never seen you before in my life. Sorry for my ignorance, but...
Or, like, again, you have some weird mind magic thing on you. Obviously.
Well, if you can give me just some education so that I may profess your greatness as well.
I clap him on the back and I go, "Watch your tongue. You're talking to the Soraya."
Okay.
Do you have a last name, perhaps?
No.
Soraya?
Why are you
It's
guys
like Madonna.
nice?
It's like Madonna.
Zendaya.
Oh,
Shakira.
I've heard some incredible bardic songs of theirs as well. Truly, you have a who's who of musical aficionados there. Are you a bard as well, Soraya?
Just quickly, while the attention's on Soraya, I just kind of nudge Ren. Ren, do we trust this guy? He's rocked up. He says he's a private PI, but he doesn't sound very private. He wants to get all the information. What do you make of him? Is he sketchy, or what's going on here? We're giving him a lot of details.
We are giving away far too much detail. It was very, very hard to try and stop Bear from beating his own chest and tooting his own horn, but I think we need to turn the tap off there. Let's get this guy.
We need to find out what we can get from this guy first, and then get rid of him, and then we need to go on our trip quickly.
Maybe we should show him our other friend out the back.
Fantastic idea. Let's encourage him to come at the back.
No longer wanted. I will
Friend,
make myself.
No,
I will avail myself of your presence. I
cast
will leave.
Mage Hand to close the door so he can't escape. Friend, where are you going? You've only just sat down. Please. Please.
Compelled duel again.
You can't compel Jill.
Oh. No wonder we're not making any profit. Anyone who comes in here gets compelled duel by bloody.
I don't think you're leaving that easily.
Oh well, I do apologize.
You came here for a reason, and I think this duel is just going to be sort of semi-standoff.
Well, I don't want to duel anybody. You could have just said, "Hey, listen, please don't leave until you tell us what you're here for, or else we'll kill you." I think that says the same message.
This is much better.
And so he just like standoffish. Like, is there a spelling? I have to be able to resist it, surely.
Yeah, sorry.
so.
Actually, there is a resistance.
So I'm just gonna be like, all right, I'm in.
I mean, I keep trying to think we're not murder hobos, but then,
That's a
We
pretty
do.
hobo move.
We
Yeah.
literally tick every murder hobo box.
yeah.
Often.
Oh no, that's the instructions.
Yeah, there was some murder hobo boxes we might not have ticked, and then we killed them.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. What level? What are you doing, D&D Beyond? He's got to make a Wisdom 13.
And he does a 10, so he doesn't make it. So he's standoffishly prancing around, very cat-like, claws extended. And who are you? Are you compelling him to duel yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you two are just turning around.
Yeah.
And for anyone on Twitch,
Basically, I want him fearing what might come next, but I'm goading him into it. Like, keep talking, friend, because you're not leaving without.
You see all of the hairs on his back raise as his tail gets far more bushy, and these claws, these tiger claws, extend out of his paws, and you hear his voice change. He says, "I've simply come to warn you about the dangers that you might face."
What are they, my?
And he tries his best not to just pounce on you and shred you to pieces. You can see him trying to resist, just diving in. He says, "There are far more dangerous people in this city than Xanathar."
yeah, mate, us, the king, what killed him?
Yeah,
Come on.
All I know
Who?
is that there are
Who's got their
people
eye on?
with a lot of money and a lot of influence that are after you. I've heard rumblings in royal circles that you are to be apprehended. I have heard tales in the Underdark, in the underworld of Waterdeep, that you carry something of great value. And if they know it,
Me, myself.
again, I have no idea who the hell you are. And if they know of you, then it's only a matter of time before they come. So I warn you freely, for I would wish the same if I were you.
I charge him,
Yes.
and at the last second, like I'm swinging the warhammer, I'm charging him, and I drop compelled duel, and then just I basically fade off to the side.
He as you approach, he's readying himself to attack you. Go ahead and make a dex save.
Oh, no.
Not good, but no, plus 2.
You feel the claw that was going for your neck go past you with a soft breeze as the compelled jewel drops, and he falls on all fours, and you see the fur begin again to settle and the claws retract as he shakes himself off and he stands up and he says, I will be going now, thank you. And he turns his back.
Let it be known,
to leave.
you don't mess with the Winchester shield.
Well, it's not me that you have to convince. And he he opens the door. He says, "Best of luck."
Zim just yells out to him as he's going, "Wait a second, are you threatening us, or are you delivering a message, or were you just warning us?"
I'm trying to help you. God damn it!
Right.
Oh.
I just look over and I'm like, just give the old, "What are you doing? Why did you charge him?"
Yeah, he slams the door behind him and just leaves. Like
Clay, what
You
is
guys
with
were
your
sure.
bloodlust?
this is like
You guys
the
weren't
most
sure of his intentions. I
unwelcome
drew them
pub
out.
in the whole world.
So for
We
anyone
have
on,
to stop attacking people that come through the doors.
yeah, I was going to say, for
I didn't
anyone,
Seriously.
attack him.
anyone
he
on
attacked me.
Twitch,
You saw what he did.
for anyone on Twitch that's super confused, Mark did this to a reporter that came in, made him try and fight him. So it seems to be Claymore's thing. Just fight the weak people.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Effective negotiation technique.
So yes, you finally get through all that, and Soraya, you realize that it's probably time. recalling all of the times that
Okay.
you recited the draconic phrase on the band of the coin, you know what you must do. When you don't have the coin yet, by the way.
Ren, it's
Ren
time.
has it.
Ren, give her the coin. It's time.
I pull out the coin and flick it over to Soraya.
Guess we're doing this.
I guess it's gonna be good.
I'm not kidding. I actually forgot the words.
It is as you sit there and try and remember that the words flow to you with the coin in your hand, and you remember them being the draconic for being the golden hearth calls. And
I cast Compel Jewel to make her remember.
If anybody was interested, the draconic for that is Wer Ferod Hearth Relgrick,
The Havaric Rockrick.
which I will paste in the chat.
Put it in Twitch. Put it in
I'll
Twitch
put it in
chat.
Twitch. Yeah, I'll put it in Twitch chat.
Yeah.
As,
Okay. I don't have access to the Twitch chat.
and I will paste it also in Roll20.
And I'll write it on cue cards and hold it up to the screen.
Yeah, paste it in all our socials. It seems that we're using so many.
Ready? So let's just grab onto each other. Don't worry, we don't need to do any of that holding hand stuff. Ready?
Beowulf, put me on your shoulder.
Yes, now more than ever. Guess we're going.
Just say the word, Soraya.
Fine. Oh my god. Okay. Where
As you say that, the light emits from the golden coin that now sits in your palm and begins to slowly envelop you and then flow onto those that are in contact with you. It slowly overcomes you all as you're blinded by the golden light. Next, before you see anything else, you hear the loud sound of a falling waterfall in the background. The gush of water is all encompassing as you as you come
Steady drip, drip, drip.
as you come into the open area in front of you now, and it is a cavern, which inside it you see a beautiful golden entryway that leads into the chamber 1 here.
So can you describe the chamber more though? Like, is it...
So I would like to say that it's like it's almost a gentle flow of water that cascades drop after gentle drop down from the stalactites. And,
I'd like to rage.
You see water below as it as the gentle waterfall calls you all to this new area. And with that, we shall take a quick break.
Got cold water?
No. We'll quickly take a 5-10 minute break, and then we'll continue investigating the mansion that is now in front of us. Welcome back. after a brief moment of a lapse in concentration as the party found themselves just lulled into a comfort at the sound of the water and the gentle drip drops in this cavern. It
Don't make me
is
yell again. Jeez.
it is quick that they find themselves drawn into this room. But before we dive any further in, we would like to spend a little bit of time recapping some of our efforts to help with some mental health awareness.
Yeah. So, as you're all aware, we do big supporters of Beyond Blue here at the Raging Rolls. So, October is Mental Health Month. So, every game that we play during October, we are going to make donations to charity. So, we've got a couple of sponsors coming on board. So, for every Nat 20 we roll in a game, those sponsors will be donating $20 towards Beyond Blue. And then for every Nat 1 that we roll as a party, the player that is lucky enough to roll the Nat 1 will get to donate the $20 to Beyond Blue. We'll also have ways for you guys to donate as part of our greater donation, and we'll make sure your names are included in our little donation pitch to Beyond Blue guys. We're also going to run what looks like now is actually taking off as a bit of a battle arena mid-October, so it'll be a donation to play sort of thing. It's going to be a mix now of banshees, of freedies, some weird sorcerers that I'm making up at the moment. A couple of my old voice characters from Death House is going to come back and make an evil appearance. So stay tuned for details on that. Join our Discord if you want to be part of that. So the more the merrier. We're trying to see how many people we can get on board. There will be no limits, but yes, come October, it's going to be a bit of a hectic month for us with D&D, so please stay tuned.
Looking forward to it. Lots of good stuff on the horizon. All right. So talking about good stuff, there was a bit of a call for a little bit more of the lyrical genius of Robin to sort of come out onto the forefront. The gorgeous singing chords that I've been gifted to make an appearance into some of our characters and to some of our sessions. So for those people who've really been begging for it and crying out that there was too little of that.
Literally thousands of messages came in supporting that.
Yeah,
Thousands.
honestly, it was like one of the messages were like, "Hey, I love what you guys do, cool stuff." The others were like, "More Robin."
Yeah, I've had to field so many people saying, "When will Robin sing again?"
Yeah.
Don't care about you guys killing beholders. Would rather get Robin sing for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, this won't be a solely singing stream. We still will be playing D&D, but I thought let's go back to some of those earlier roots and give it another whirl. It is as you are walking in, and Soraya, you feel that ease of being at home, going through the arches at the front, where the golden serpent stands as the water feature in the entryway. When the song of your mother singing washes over the foyer,
Oh, no.
and you hear, "There's no light in this room. It's all right, we got you. You shine like gold. You walk by, cause a scene. All the guys they agree. You shine like gold."
Oh, Mom!
And like as you're coming in, it sort of gets to a peak. "Hey baby, I spy with my little eye. Pretty lady, I dream about you and I. Lady, and I know this might make no sense, but you're the first girl I met. Baby girl, you're a shining like a star. Come and give me some of that gold. I can see you shine from afar. I'ma come and give you some love. 'Cause you know that only you, girl, that I can't lie in my world. Oh no, only you, girl." And you, as they walk in, you see your mom is.
If you guys want to buy the Christmas album, it will be coming out in November. Make sure it's in all your family stockings.
Beautifully done. So in front of you stands two women. The whole room is just decked out in a beautiful gold. I'm quickly dragging out one. So you see this floor filled with gold as you look out and see this gorgeously dressed woman with a champagne flute in her hand, a golden dress
Damn, girl.
on her, and she looks out towards all of you, and you hear her say, "Soraya, is that you? Is my little girl come home?" And then next to her stands a woman with a golden hue to her skin, equally beautiful. And she also looks at you. "Oh, my darling, it's so good to see you come home again. I thought that it wouldn't be too long before you came back to us." As the two women, the golden skinned woman holds out her hand to the one you now see on the screen as she climbs down from the lifted area, the heightened stage, as the two walk hand in hand towards the group. And you hear the sort of darker skinned lady say, "Well, have you come back home to live permanently, or are you here simply to come and get our help again?"
No, it was you guys that offered to help. Obviously.
Well, of course we're happy to help. I'm always here to help you. You know that. Soraya, you know that you can come to me with anything. I'm the cool mom, remember?
Not this again.
And who are your friends? Don't let them stand out there. Please introduce me.
G'day, I'm Bear, the Crown Prince of Waterdeep.
Oh, Bear, it is an absolute pleasure. Welcome to our estate. I hope that you find it pleasant so far.
Mate, looking at you, everything's going to be fine. Soraya, you didn't tell me your mum's got it going on.
Are you not? You have to watch out as she turns back to her wife and she says, this one does seem to be quite the charmer, doesn't he? Oh, yes. The golden-skinned mother of Soraya turns and says, "I will be quickly going and freshening up. I'll leave you to let them into the house." And she smiles and sort of says, "No worries, dear. You're with me now. Who else do I have to meet?"
Zim talks very slowly to her. "Sim Graysoul, very nice to meet you.
Oh,
Zim is my name.
It is a
What is your
wondrous
name?
thing to meet you,
God,
Zim.
Mom.
As she serenades you and she says, "Oh, an absolute pleasure." So what's this particular mother's name, Soraya?
Soraya
Oh, with
has got it going on. Soraya.
Can I come over after battle? After battle.
Yeah. So they do have a lawn to mow. That's
older.
so yeah. What's her name, Soraya?
I hate you so much. Give me a second. It's Mom.
She has to have a bigger. I'm gonna make a name up if you're not careful. You have this one chance to have a name. Otherwise, I'm taking up.
Hey, sweetheart, your daughter won't tell us your glorious name. What does such gorgeous go by?
Surely you can divulge my name, Soraya. You've surely told them of your wonderful moms that support you so dearly.
You mean lie to me? Me?
So,
The Hinza, Soraya, the reason we're here.
well,
Don't turn this into something it isn't.
Don't mind her. She's just a bit high spirited sometimes. My name is Galavella.
The big G. Love it.
I prefer that most people call me Galavella, but for friends of my daughters, you can call me Big G.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Lucky I didn't call you G-Spot, but it's alright.
Oh, behave, please, in front of my daughter and all. Luckily for you, Soraya, that it is the womanly touch that I prefer.
Oh, stop talking, both of you, please.
Hey, Ren. Go for it, sweetheart. It's all yours, baby.
Hey,
And who is
Wait, Ren, you're a lesbian?
this Ren that you speak of?
I'm Ren. It's nice to meet you.
Please take off your hood so that I may see you.
Oh no, we'll leave the hood up for now. If it's okay.
Oh, Ren, please let me see the beauty of your smile.
The DM sang Ren.
Ren just very, very slowly. I just slowly peel the hood back, but make sure there's hair covering my right side of my face.
Oh, wonderful to meet your acquaintance. It is really lovely to see you all. Soraya, you have such lovely friends. Please, everybody come in. Let's have some refreshments. I know Soraya is dying to regale me with the tales of her adventures.
Have you got any ale?
Hey, Redders, welcome back, bruh.
Hi guys.
How good is the rise, my mate? Check it.
Oh.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, Redhelm, welcome. Everybody's welcome. We have a golden slew wine that has been brewing. If
Yes.
anybody is interested.
Is it chilled? I've just been.
Oh, like the crisp gold metallic coolness. All of our beverages are always crisp and well cooled.
I'll have 5.
Soraya, you know that you're not allowed to drink yet.
I'll have it 5 then.
Oh, absolutely.
Ren,
Share 'em, Bear. Share 'em.
Ren,
Yeah, boys.
everyone. Ren,
What?
Yeah. So you
give me a drink.
you all come in as she welcomes you in. You come through the foyer and past the statues of both of her moms on either side of the entryway, both on the left and on the right. And you see them blowing kisses in their statue form across the walkway.
Soraya, you come from a lovely home.
Yes, it's great.
It's
So great.
As you head down further, you see that there is a beautiful sort of centerpiece with a table that houses a bowl of gold coins, as well as these beautiful statues on either side of fully sort of formed dragons that are arching towards the center table.
Are these gold coins for everyone?
No, dear. These are just some for decoration.
Oh, okay.
You'd be best to stay away from them unless you get the wrath of Halavena. She is not quite as forgiving as I am.
Who's that?
That would be my wife, Soraya's other mother.
So she likes it a bit rougher, eh? Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh
Ren.
my god. Oh my god.
Yellow card.
There's just going to be so many highlights and clips from this episode. It's going to be amazing.
Actually, can we get a yellow red card system in the chat?
A
Yeah,
yellow red
please.
New emoticon.
We do need them. So yes, her mothers are Garnavella and Helavana, the two mothers. So she says, "Please come in through our sitting room, and I will make sure that we can get some refreshments out to you." As she heads you past the table into this sort of well laid out sitting area over there.
Do these coins look like the coin that got us here?
Make a quick investigation check as you walk past.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah. I don't know why that rolled twice. 14.
Beautiful. So with a 14, you do catch a glimpse of that dragon claw on them as you walk past.
I give Ren a nudge.
Over here.
Being the klepto. This could be our ticket back. I
Yeah.
signal just one coin.
I look at I catch the
You know,
acknowledgement. I'm gonna just
back. You don't need a teleport.
And I'm gonna give Ren that sort of signal, but then, so have we got just Garnavella with us at the moment?
Yes.
Or
At the
we got
moment,
both?
you've
Okay.
only got Garnavella.
So I'm gonna engage Garnavella in a you have a wonderful home kind of thing. Large, big gestures.
Claymore, it is so lovely to hear that. You see, Soraya for many years has not quite appreciated the beauty of our home, but I too believe that it is wonderful. And as always, the invitation extends to all of you. You're more than welcome. Any friend of Soraya's is a friend of all of ours.
While
Do
that's
you know much
happening,
about magical
Ren
things?
is.
Our home is a place where all
Oh
may
my-
feel safe.
I'm gonna grab a handful of those coins. I can't stop myself.
You let him go. He's the klepto dude.
Please, have a seat, everybody. Have a seat. I would not have my guests stand like this. Make yourselves at home. Golden Slough wine for everybody but Soraya.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll take a double.
Beautiful.
Can I try and grab some?
It's in the kitchen. You know that. And you guys are in the sitting room. She says, please, if you make yourself comfortable, Soraya, surely you can entertain them for a little while.
I am so sorry about this.
She says, I will be right back. And no need to be sorry, dear. It's the least I can do. And she sort of she heads off into the kitchen.
Once she leaves,
Right, your mother has a lovely singing voice.
And you hear her as she goes through, oh, to have friends and company again. It is so good to
That's
be.
right.
Please.
Is that something you inherited, Soraya?
I mean, I can rap.
Oh, well, I am
What's
very
this?
interested to hear what this rap is. I imagine
Yes,
it's as
please.
melodic
give us an
as
example.
the
Jeez.
singing of your mother.
Yeah, for a party that doesn't check for traps, we ended up with the Bond traps.
Oh, that's inspiration for sure.
That's a gold card right there.
Yeah.
That's a gold card.
And just in case, everyone prep your psychic damage.
Okay. All right, Saray, hit us with it.
I'll go for it. Do it. Rap.
Oh dear. Okay then. What should I? I can do that verse from Hamilton. Do you know about Hamilton?
What's a Hamilton?
Yes, I have.
Well,
And what is this?
it's about this orphan tiefling, right? Who goes to this new place, right? And he's fighting these evil dudes. Okay, anyway.
Isn't that they're going to follow the Golden Brick Roads play or something that I've heard of?
No, it's about this dude that drives really, really fast in carriages.
Ah, yes.
Very, very good.
Mon ami, je m'appelle Lafayette, the Lancelot of the Revolutionary Set. He came from afar just to say bonsoir, tell the king Cassatois who is the best swimmer.
Is that draconic?
No.
Marvelous. I didn't understand a word you said, but it sounded delightful.
Oh, the golden slough wine that pours from the vine. Here you are, all. It's freshly poured and crisp and beautifully cold.
Much thanks. Thank you.
She hands one out to everybody. She says,
I say, Garavelli, you just missed your daughter giving us a lovely rendition of some of her.
Soraya, did you want to do a duet?
I was going to suggest maybe Zim. Hey,
I'm going to hand one of these wines. I'm going to sneak one of these wines to Soraya and go, I think you need one of these.
What was that? Sorry, you suggesting that Zim what now?
It does haste and we get it at double speed.
Worth the spell slot.
Oh, God.
While everyone's kind of distracted, I kind of nudge Bear. Bear, as delightful as this is, and after a hectic few days, I would love to sit around and drink drinks and be entertained. We do need to see if we can get information here. Can you continue your sweet talking and see if we can get some details from her? Why did she invite us back? What information does she has? And desperately, please do it before bloody Claymore charges her and attempts to duel her.
I sat up next to her and go, so BG. So,
Sorry,
What?
sorry, just one moment. Helivana, dear. And you see Helivana walk around the corner, golden skin glistening as she's freshened up, and she says, "Yes, yes, dear, I'm here. I'm here. I hear I'm just in time for more stories." And she looks over to you, Bear.
man, we got some war stories, but you know, I want to know why you brought us back here. Why you needed us to come back and bring your little sweetheart daughter with us. Because you know we got a few things going on. We're killing beholders. We're laying waste to this world. But
You killed a beholder?
yeah, mate, single-handedly, it was a bloody easy thing to do. But
Jesus.
that's how I became the king. But what I'm after is we got a couple of young
Bear
fellas.
the slayer of all, whose name the tentacles stood no chance. He slew them with a single stroke, and then around the palace he pranced.
Mom?
Wonderful. Absolutely
Right.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, so here we go. I'm gonna speak your language. So my name's Bear. Now this is a story about how my life got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute just to sit with you here for a little peek about how I became the prince of a town called Waterdeep. So what I want to know is I've got these two little kids that have been taken by this little devil, and I need more information on how to find them, and I'm hunting the Stone of the Law as well. I need what you know, whether it's through song, dance, interpretive, but you sound like you, Sheila's a pretty smart up, so I just need a bit of help here. My boy and I, Zim, just need to get this shit on the road and get it going, get this party back on track before Claymore does some shit that we don't need to go down. Because I don't need a bloody singing duet battle thing going on. This ain't no 8 Mile.
So his knees do appear to be weakened, and his arms are a bit sweaty.
Yeah.
He
And
vomited
tiefling
on himself
spaghetti.
earlier.
Vomit on his armor.
You see Gonavella turn to Helivana, and she says, "Perhaps it's time that you divulge a little bit of what you know, dear." And she looks to you, Soraya, and your mom smiles, and she comes to you, and she puts her arm around you, and she whispers, "Sorry for the singing. She can't help it."
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Yes, indeed, I have some interesting news that I think could pertain to your particular quest. As I understand, you're in search of the great fortune of the golden cache of Waterdeep. Is that correct?"
Yeah, that's right. That's what we're
It's
hunting.
one of the things we are in pursuit of.
Slaying anything that has eyes and toes and
Well,
and,
I mean,
and
Therefore,
that's Beowulf's nighttime activities. We also kill monsters.
The coins, the treasury is just a means to an end.
right. And this end, as you were mentioning, is these two children.
yes.
And who are they to you that you have paid such interest?
Innocence.
Surely there are plenty of innocents that would not require you to spend an entire fortune on.
Not the entire fortune, no, but some of the fortune.
Well, it's not me to decide. For I just want to help my little Soraya here succeed. She says, "I have heard telling of these eyes that you require. You made quite a bit of noise for yourself going into Xanathar's lair and in the lead up to that. It is in such a way that I find myself aware of your quest. Let's just say that those that are close to your two children may have one of the eyes that you're looking for."
Their parents may have what we're looking for.
Well,
Wait,
I
Is
think
the mom and dad?
if you were them, would you not seek out the eye for yourself?
But
Then That makes so much sense. How did we not think of that?
Well,
But
Bear was
they
too
didn't
busy
have
with
the
his.
means. They did not have the means to try and find one of these eyes. Unless
We
they
know.
commissioned other
They've
groups to
already
pursue
found their way into your debt, and a family as wealthy as theirs surely has the means to be indebted to quite the number of people in the city.
it. This is what I mean. Unless they commissioned other groups to try and pursue this at the same time. That
An interesting question you pose there, Ren, is it not?
Oh my god,
Yes,
that's
that's right.
totally not for you guys.
Sorry, what was that, Soraya, dear?
So not cool. I mean, can't believe they went to other people. That's just
Well,
unbelievable.
it wasn't my choice, dear. I had no say over it. I'm just simply trying to help you.
how did
You
you come by
understand?
this information?
We find ourselves amongst some of the wealthier patrons of Waterdeep every once in a while.
With the parents, the mums, do they seem like they're being forthcoming with all information and everything like that, Mr. D?
You can definitely see that they're being a little bit coy, and it's almost as if they're trying to lead you to a realization instead of just telling you outright. You know how parents often will
Yeah.
hint drop. They're doing a lot of that.
So my understanding, a number of parties are after this stone to get the cash of all the money.
Indeed, Red.
So this is to the mums. My thinking might be that the parents have one of the items that we're after, and I think there is a high probability that the thing that has the children also has one.
An interesting guess, though I believe that your answer lies in a much more earthly plane.
Right.
I think that
He's
I think-
referring to the demon. I think we're being advised that the demon does not have the stone.
And she
Not on this
winks.
plane.
She winks at you, Zim, and she says, "I knew that there was a smart one amongst you."
Yes. I'm not just a pretty face.
No, but you are pretty good at hiding up little holes.
Oh,
Yellow card.
Oh, come on.
yellow card, definitely yellow card.
Well,
man.
that's
Yeah, just
Two in a
62
single
or
game,
72
that's red.
more yellow cards, and you're out of here.
You know how to save the children?
your next roll comes with disadvantage.
Soraya, dear, I'm sure that your friends have explained to you that you're already on the path to try and saving the children.
But do you know what the cure is?
I believe it's about 500,000 gold pieces, dear.
That all because
How is gold gonna save them?
Because they're being kidnapped, not ill.
they're
I
ransom.
thought they were getting poisoned.
I
No,
think
they-
the drinking has gone to your brain. That's what I think at the moment.
I heard she had golden sweet wine. I
No,
told you,
it's all that,
Soraya, you are
she
too
just had
young
too
to
much.
drink.
She's overhydrated.
Ren, what were
Too
you?
much
what
drink
were you
will
nutting
fry
for?
your mind.
I was gonna say that if it's true that the parents have one of these eyes, we should leave that till last. Thoughts.
But they may have information about the other third eye.
This
Well-
is true.
Let's put it to you this way. Surely you have come in contact with other forces that seem to be rather interested in your success.
Hey, Bear. Bear, when was the last time you heard from your group of friends that you made?
Yeah, a while ago. We were going to do them before we jumped ship to come here. We're going to chat to them. But
Sorry, I was up in my room looking at my ball.
yeah, I know you're playing slap and tickle, so that's all right.
Oh,
Sorry.
I am.
Fixing the hole in my roof.
So we've
I'm
got some
having
options
a
here.
flashback.
Could be the Enclave or one of these guilds that you guys are aligned with that might also have information.
Reagan Dar.
I would also.
Suddenly I'm
Reagan Dar.
flashing back.
Oh, God.
I would
Like,
also
yeah.
pose that.
I do have a note, bottom of or the end of session 8, saying Xanathar may have an eye, Reagan Darth may have an eye, And a third party, possibly the couple. Don't know how we got that.
Somewhere
Play
we
is
were
a
actually
note-taker.
listening to the story.
Props to Mark. Inspiration for Mark for taking notes.
Mm.
But disadvantage to Mark for not bringing it up until session 12.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. Good one,
that-
Mark. So the
I have
guilds, why don't...
well, do we have a few different options here? I have a contact down at the near the dockyard that knows how to acquire items. He might have an ear on the ground.
Yeah, let me send word to the boys. See what we can find out.
Why don't we send word to the contact and go and see the boys?
Yeah, let's go say hi.
To the old Zentara, mate.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we should be very careful with them because we don't want them to get the money. Just saying.
Can you control that, Bear?
Yeah, we've got a pretty good reign on these boys. Just keep it
They're
tight.
the crown prince, surely.
Ren, as you sit there, sort of chatting privately, trying to keep your voices hushed, you smell a beautiful food being prepared. The waft of just fresh ingredients, the savory smell of something salty, almost as if a roast vegetable medley is being prepared in the other room.
Ooh.
You smell hints of rosemary and other spices as almost a smell of roast lamb permeates the rest of the room and slowly sort of flows through, and you can smell the subtlety of the caramelized fat as you sit there talking.
Something
What is that
in your
heavenly
house smells delicious, Soraya. I think we need to just get some sustenance here before we move on with the next level.
I would not have you come and visit us without making sure that you're properly fed. For a meal is a great deal of what makes or breaks
And
the adventurer's heart and soul.
I think this meal is the perfect opportunity for me to give a present to our king bear. And Red pulls out. I had some leftover wood from fixing the roof, and it's this little tiny, like Jughead Jones style, like little tiny crown with a little clip on it, painted gold. Just for you. Oh, you've got no hair. Hang on.
Yeah.
Put it on his beard.
Love it.
It's just for you, Bear.
So crown the king of beholder slaying in earnest.
Awesome. Love it.
There
Is
might in
Make
that-
sure that's in any character portraits, please.
Yes, please.
It is as
We'll
you
make a
do
little
just
badge that says Waterdeep's #1 beholder slayer.
Hella Vanna looks over to this interaction and she says, "May I see that for just one moment, please?"
Sure. I thought but you break it, and I swear to God, I'll lay waste to this castle.
Oh my god.
She
calm
holds the piece,
I'm
and
slowly placing my hand on my broomstick.
from the floor, she picks up a few gold pieces, and you see her take the gold pieces and bring the crown together. As the two meld, you see that once she's done, the crown, now made of solid gold, is handed back to you, and they say, "Well, it is an absolute honor to crown you with a real crown for the ability to keep our Soraya safe."
Oh my god.
Did you have to stoke his ego anymore?
I can keep myself safe. Thank you very much.
Soraya, dear,
Red Helm just goes dead silent. It's just like, what?
I feel like I've got that crown that Biggie wore. You know, it's just beautiful.
And you
not
can tell, Sam.
not to negate
There
your
is
gift. She just would not have it be anything but gold. Any imitation is truly a mockery. You see Garnavala walk off, and you hear her call. Please, Soraya, could you bring through the guests? It's time for us to all break fast.
Okay, follow me, guys.
You trudge through the familiar hallways, heading over the stream and the bridges that come through, going over the underground waterway that you have in your home, and you're led into the sort of eating chambers, which has a beautiful view of the lapping waterworks that occur in the next room. Again, the sort of rhythmic flow of water seems to be a constant in this house. Everywhere has this calm, gentle trickle of water. As the mother says, dinner is served, and she puts a plate in front of everybody, and you see a whole lamb has been roasted. And she puts it on one table, and then she goes in and gets another roast lamb and puts it on the other table. And she says, if all of you could please make sure that you only have of the one on the left here, please. You are more than welcome to have as much of that as you want. The other one there is for myself and Halaverna.
Yeah, sure. This is very, very generous of you.
It's nothing.
It's amazing. Would you say, because you welcome the thing of a king, we call this a hero's feast?
Well, indeed, for surely Soraya and her companions are heroes of the highest order.
Insight check. Suddenly, not for that. I am suddenly suspicious of two. Like, you eat this, we're eating this.
Yeah. You beat me to it.
Sure. So what are you trying to uncover? Are you trying to figure out if they're lying?
What are you checking, guys?
I don't know. I'm just.
So Soraya,
when someone presents you with this is your food, this is my food, don't touch my food.
Well, okay. Look, they have a big appetite. I don't know what you guys are freaking out about.
Do you eat this much, Soraya?
Sorry?
Do you eat this much? Would you have a separate meal like this?
No, but my mom would.
20.
I
just want to make sure I'm not being poisoned.
Yeah. So nothing of what they said seemed at all ill-intended. It was just matter of fact. And Soraya's reaction to your sort of eyeing them off, she also seems very genuine that this is pretty commonplace for her parents.
I don't know why you guys are freaking out or checking things.
What's their names again?
Halavana and Garnavella.
Garnavella.
We are not calling her Big G.
Big G.
Ivana and Big G, right.
Just
Big G in the house!
And Hella.
While I'm tucking into this.
They call me Hella! And that's Big G!
Hella back and Big G.
Courage, you don't do this when the twins' friends come over.
Well, the twins' friends aren't quite as down to earth as these ones, I would say.
Garnavella, can I ask how?
Worried that I
have
may
such
have created
wealth?
Is that she ain't no hella back girl.
Oh!
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Claymore worried that he may have offended as part of that extra suspicious is gonna hoe in first.
Is gonna what, sorry?
Gonna hoe into the meal first.
Oh, awesome. So you are?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome, yeah. It is beautiful. Give me 1 sec. I think this thing's going off in the background.
Make a con save.
Oh.
Oh, and we've
He's gone.
lost Robin from it.
On the campaign, guys.
Quick, everyone level up.
Right? Just wrap my charger.
You haven't got
Level
long. It's
All right.
back. Quick.
So, yes, you dig in and you...
Yes, we did. We leveled up. You missed it.
In front of
We quickly Stand
In
in
front of
DM.
you is a whole selection of potatoes that have the perfect crispy golden skin. And you see the lamb in front of you too has just been cooked to perfection. It has just the right sort of crispiness on the outside, and the meat, as you tear at it, falls off the bone, as the rich juices of what seems to be sort of a red wine infused meat come right onto your dish. And you see that the carrots in front of you are gold coated, even to the nth degree. You see that they flake with gold as you bite into them, and it makes it all the more exorbitant. And you finally taste a bit of everything, and all you want to do is just smash your face.
Red
We
Helm's
do, right?
Red Helm's feeling a little bit down on himself after being upstage, so he's not going to touch anything. He's going to keep drinking.
So
I literally smashed my face into the food. Like I'm like, this shit is on. It's like, yeah.
So you guys have this massive meal. You throw gravy on top of everything, and you really have a good time. And once you're done, all of you are thoroughly filled. There is no doubt in your mind that you have had your fill and then some. Looking behind you, you see.
Am I wearing my stretchy chain armor?
You bet you are. You look behind you.
Fantastic way.
And on your table, there's still a few carrots. There's a potato or two. The meat hasn't been sort of finished. You'd have some leftovers. The table behind you, you see Helivana with the bone. As you see, there's nothing left but the last piece of meat that she's now nibbling off of it. As she
Jesus, you can suck it right off the bone, can't you?
Like she finished.
There's red card.
That's exactly what happened.
Referee.
As she belches and she pats herself on the mouth with a golden handkerchief, and she says, "Oh, my dear, you continue to outdo yourself. I could live 100 years or more with your cooking skills, and I would not be satisfied."
This has been quite a feast, ladies. Am I able to ask how you came to such wealth and luck?
Oh, well, see, we made ourselves quite a fortune. We were sort of, in our own right, adventurers, I would say. We sort of strove out and made a dent in some of these hidden caches that existed around the world, and slowly we acquired more and more, putting our life in greater danger. And now our main goal is to sort of keep it safe, and to make sure that our lovely Soraya and her siblings can carry the wealth forward for many a generation.
You were adventurers in your youth. That's how you acquired this wealth. Can you see how Sarai is trying to do the same thing and following your footsteps?
Oh, absolutely, and she's doing a marvelous job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is an impressive amount of wealth you've accrued. You must have been some fantastic adventurers.
Oh, indeed, we sure were. Actually, they look like willfully to each other. Oh, to be young and foolish again. Hey, my dear.
What's the secret? What's your hot tip?
Well, I say that you're best off, and I think you're already making the right stretches here, but go for the biggest jackpot that you could find, and then I would say that the only piece of advice I would give to you then is don't give it to the first children that say that they would be murdered unless you gave it to them.
Just keep it for yourself.
I mean, that's how you build wealth, is like, you don't give it away, right? The only way to stay wealthy is to not spend. Do you understand?
I can see where you're coming from, but alright, I'll take it under advisement. I think we should actually take that and potentially be on our way.
Oh, well,
Oh no, what a shame. We have to go now.
Would you leave before you even had dessert?
team? What do we
As soon
think?
as the word
Dessert?
dessert pops up, you hear Red Helm's stomach go.
We've just
I need
recently
to roll a
gathered.
con save.
We've just recently gathered a bountiful harvest of fresh berries, and we've been gathering them together today. We've made a fresh berry sort of sauce that we've dubbed the golden sauce of the what is our last name again, Soraya?
Winchester. No.
That is absolutely not it.
Canon now.
Yes, the Winchester famous berry sauce.
That's a surprising name. I didn't realize
That's-
it.
you would have seen our shock and surprise when you indeed named it the Winchester Shield, your establishment. We thought it was in homage to us.
Well, no, at that point, actually, Soraya. Oh, it must have just been rattling around in my brain because I met Soraya on my way to Waterdeep. So,
Well, it is a coincidence, but more so that we seem to have a vested interest in ensuring that our good name of Winchester does not get downtrodden.
we definitely do. Like, we have
Do
great
you know how you become
Waterdeep
wealthy?
reporters and the local businesses around the area. They love us.
Oh, so what's your sort of your average turnaround then?
We can talk business another time. Let's talk business another
It's
time.
not
Let's
important.
focus for the moment on this dessert, and
We
then
need to say children.
let's be off.
Compelled Jewel.
Well, yes. No worries. Yeah. So we've got a fresh sort of croissant that we've been perfecting with, again, the perfect golden flakiness. We have that fresh berry Winchester sauce. We also have recently learned of the sort of new pancakes, but they're not the sort of flat ones that you see cooking around in some of those wenches taverns, but rather these are cooked to a fluffy height of about, I say 2 thumbs.
So
Very
Scott.
much. I hate to impose, but you wouldn't happen to have. I'm not sure if Waterdeep has it or if you have it. Baldur's Gate has this fantastic dessert called ice cream. Do you happen to have any of that?
Oh, you mean sort of the sort of frozen milk of cow?
Yes.
Right. Ice cream. Oh yes,
That
I
with
guess.
some on top of like warm pancakes or like the
Oh,
pancakes.
well, interesting.
Yeah.
So let me just go see. I do have some fresh milk. I might be able to whip something up. It should be sugary, right?
But yes, nice and sweet. Not too
Right.
sweet because you don't want to detract from anything else you might add to it, such as the berries. But
Well, I'll put it to you this way. I'm going to come out and I'll make sure that there is options for everything. We'll have the berry sauce as a side, and we'll just have it again here banquet style, so everybody can help themselves.
Soraya, your mums are the best.
Oh dear. To
I guess.
serve my family and their friends is truly
They have got it
the
all
best
going on.
things. And so yeah, she quickly bustles out, and within 5 minutes, she comes out with a bowl full of creamed ice and ice cream. It is a yellow consistency from the fresh vanilla beans that she has imbued with it. And it smells divine as she brings out an absolute buffet of thick pancakes and freshly made croissants that smell of butter, and this ice cream that you've only recently bragged about. And she says, "Please help yourselves and do be merry."
Red Helm actually takes off his helmet, takes a big sniff.
He's
Thank
like,
you so much.
"Just on." She doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't.
He just digs in. Thank you so much, and just starts digging in because Red Helm might not be lactose intolerant, but I am, so he's enjoying the shit out of it.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys again find yourselves in the most sort of fulfilled state, and as much as you are absolutely stuffed, you manage to cram even more in. The time you are heading out of this, you needed more than just your stretchy mail. You needed very much full stretchy pants as you managed to haul your stomachs out. And the two of them, you see, hold each other, their arms around each other's back, at each other's waists. And they say, well, it has been an absolute pleasure to meet you all. And Soraya, you know that your mother and I love you dearly.
Mhm.
Give him a hug, Soraya. They've helped. They've
Please.
hosted your friends. Come on.
Bye.
I'd love a hug. There you are, dear. And first of all, you go to your mom, and she whispers, "I know I'm embarrassment sometimes, but it is good to have you home. I hope that you won't be too much of a stranger. You know, when we meddle, we only do it because we love you."
Yeah, well,
I can't remember. Do they?
I might have missed you too.
That's it, dear. Now go over to Mum and say goodbye to her. So you say goodbye to Garnavella, and you go over to Halavana, and her golden skin cool to the touch as you give her a hug, and she says, "Are you keeping safe, dear?"
Always. Thank you for the information.
"I know that you're going to be wonderful, and that you, in your own right, will be able to overcome your siblings' fame in no time."
Thanks, Mom.
And she tucks a gold coin in your pocket. She says, "Don't spend it all in one place."
I'm fine. Oh my gosh.
I bring a couple of people together and I ask, is it worth tapping them for an investment in the Winchester?
We've only just met them.
There's more gold here than...
Unless you have a sales pitch ready to go and a business model and, possible plans for like franchises and stuff like that, maybe next time.
Let's get the giant pile of gold from the
It's
dragon.
your daughter, it's your daughter, it's a roof over her head, it's an income.
They all
Without
Like
the
a billion
adventuring...
dragons.
they both smile as Soraya is let go, and you see that with holding back a tear, they again find themselves in each other's embrace, and Halavana says with a confidence, in a draconic phrase that you all are not aware of. You see the world again spin in front of you in gold, and then you find yourselves back in the Winchester Shield.
Soraya, your family is lovely. I don't understand what the issue is.
It's just they don't trust me, and they keep babying me.
I'm fairly certain I didn't see any baby, and I
I'll
just
tell you
see
what.
supportive and loving.
They didn't let her drink alcohol.
They can baby me, rub me down in
You
the bath
didn't read the
anytime.
letter.
Red
Oh
Cup-
God!
What?
Oh,
Say?
dear.
Nothing.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, damn it, I forgot to ask them, and Red Helm pulls out the red orb that he got from the Xanathars. I've been staring at this all night, and I don't know what it is. I
So
forgot to
you
ask.
kept that bloody thing down your pants and you didn't think about whipping it out.
No,
Give it to Zim.
I got
Give it to
distracted.
Zim. Has it got anything special about it? Unless
Oh, hang on.
Zim the only person that can do the detect magic-y. Yeah, give
Well-
it to Zim. I'd give that a solid wipe before you.
Go on, Zim, give it a little sniff. See if you can smell magic on it.
I decline to sniff. I decline to sniff.
Maybe if you lick it. Maybe if you lick it. Before.
Can I
Can you
just wait
taste
him
the
to sniff
magic
it?
on it?
I can do an Arcana discovery on it and then see what I can work out from investigating it for a moment. I assume.
So do you like his ball?
Do you have the spell Identify?
Yes.
I do not.
Feel free to then check it out for arcanery, but you will not be able to tell exactly what it is.
Not with that score, anyway.
So with a 10, it does seem quite alluring. You can understand why Red would have spent such a long time playing with it.
I'm going to require additional investigation. I'm just going to Just going to hold on to this and investigate it further.
No, it's all right. Just let me know when you're ready. I found it, so it's.
Yes.
I didn't get to keep the stone. Dennis has the stone. I'll hold on to it itself.
Yes, I'll just keep it in my pocket here.
No.
It'll just be with me.
I don't think you want it in your pocket.
I mean, you might not understand, but that's the way of the.
That's right. When you think you're ready to understand it, you can come back to me, and then.
Well, I'm heading upstairs right now to investigate it further.
Think that.
I'm heading upstairs right now.
I'm going to cast command on Zim.
Go ahead and try.
All right. I have the spell. I have the spell because we had a long rest, and I didn't know what I would need. Hey, guys, don't forget to update your character sheet. Where was my emails during the week?
We've actually been quite lax in that, thanks, Rod.
Rod, wow, Rod.
Wow, Rod.
Letting the team down.
Hey, Dan, while you were away, we hit level 6.
We did what?
Oh, shit.
I wish. That would be really handy. I mean, we did just kill Xanathar, so I think that deserves a level up.
Right? I don't get why we're not 6 after killing Xanathar.
Because we're doing milestone and not XP.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I mean, killing Xanathar is not a milestone or anything.
See,
Hey,
the big milestone was
sound off in the
escaping.
Chat.
All right, you need to make
Give us
a
your opinion
wisdom
in the
saving throw. There.
We'll do a vote. We'll do like democracy rule.
Yeah. That's a wisdom saving throw for Zim.
Feel free to wisdom save Zim.
What's the number?
Ah, shit.
Less than that.
Less than that, yeah. No, I really think you should give me the stone back.
Especially not if you intend to cast spells on me, as that I spent my entire life studying the arcane. I will give you the spell, give you the stone back, but do not think again that you will be able to cast a spell at me. Might I remind you that while we're standing here, we're inside a completely wooden being place, and I will set this place alight if anyone were to attack me.
I'll blow the shit up if you guys are
Glad to see that the trust runs deep with the party.
Says the
I've
man who
got
casted command on me. You may as well have tried to duel me.
No, I wouldn't do that. Who would be so reckless to try and duel someone?
Yes.
I'm going to pull Soraya aside for a second.
I
while you guys
cast
finish
compelled.
bickering.
You guys are just very spell hungry, aren't you?
I cast
See, this is
Hunter's
what happens when we don't have combat in a session. You start infighting. Murder hobos to a fault.
I grab the stone, walk over to the bar.
and I suspect that we're being poisoned when it's just a nice gesture.
Do we?
Hey, it's safe bet.
Did we? Do we still have a prisoner?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has anyone fed the prisoner?
Yeah, I
yeah.
I fed some Beholder Ceviche.
I'm Dennis, dude.
And a shot of whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull
Right,
Soraya
well-
aside and just, Soraya, you're so lucky to have a family which loves you so much. You probably have no idea how much they've sacrificed, how much they've worked to get you where you are, to keep you safe. I never knew my parents apart from how they. No, I never knew them. I had never had any parents, and so.
What,
You're
like,
so
you
lucky.
haven't spoken to them?
I've never met
Nothing?
them. I want to find out who they are and why they sent me away. But
Oh,
you are so
Ren, I'm
lucky
so
to.
sorry. I just give her a massive hug. I know, Ren. I just hug her. I'm so sorry. Well, you can have my mum's. Oh my god, you can be my sister. Oh, are we sisters now?
Oh, we'd love that.
Yeah. It's okay. So you're not alone anymore. You have me. And the mums.
You are now a Winchester and a Winchester shield.
Thank you, Soraya.
No, Saria is like Madonna. She doesn't have a last name. Gosh.
Oh, she does. It's Winchester. That's what you said
Winchester.
earlier.
We've
It's got
literally
canon.
we've confirmed that here and now.
That was a panic cannon.
Those are the best times.
There we are full to the brim. We are rested. What we are now is hungry for another one of these stones. Do we make haste to your
I was
guild?
going to say we just ate, but okay.
Well, that's why we're full and rested.
My thinking is if we know where one of the stones might be, with the kids' parents, we go hunting the other one.
Agree. That's why we're going to
And
find a
then
guild.
We're going to go to the Zentarum.
So you go to the Zentarum
And I've got
they
this-
can have it to the Bregendarth.
Yeah. I don't know why I've written Bregendarth. If anyone can remember why. I mean, we've run foul of them a couple of times.
Yeah, but at least if the Zentarum don't have, we can use them to back us up against the others. Try and help us with a bit of, an army behind us.
Weren't they carrying a bag at some point? What was in the bag? We fought them along a riverbank.
You were indeed. You fought them in the port, in the dock ward.
And there was a bag. That's all I remember. What was in the bag?
Yeah. There was a few points of interest that led you to the docks. If you recall, you went there and had a feast with a very charismatic man on his ships.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nimble rights.
Looking for the nimble rights.
Maybe we should go back to the dockyards and talk
Dock-
to the guy with the nimble rights.
And we still have a nimble. We still have a nimble right tied up, don't we?
I
How
don't
much
think you-
business do we have?
Basically, anybody that surprisingly you didn't kill, you kidnap. So
We're the good guys.
Is anyone able to tell our nimble right prisoner friends, give him new instruction?
that's a
Are
real.
we the villains in your story?
Well, you've done more harm than any of the other parties combined. That's for sure.
If we had a
We've
nimble
literally
right
torched
under our
Waterdeep.
control, we could infiltrate more things with less risk. Is anyone able to do that?
I believe nobody here is an artificer.
Bear with me. I've reread the notes.
Wait,
Your superpower is reading.
Yeah,
You're
it was
smart.
Red Helm contacts Mr. Walrus,
Yes.
Lord Walrus, who possibly suggested Xanathar may have one, Berrigan Darth may have one.
Okay, so the Xanathar one, that lead worked out perfectly fine for all of us. Nothing bad happened, so
That was
good
at
intel.
the opera, wasn't it?
that was at the opera.
Oh, how about we tap Lord Walrus? See if we can pull on the Berrigan Darth thread a little bit more, or at least get them to try and hone in on that.
That would be good. But when we go out, in case we do find another stone, like, it was fun to be zapped back to the Winchester shield out of that fishbowl, but I just fixed my roof.
You see outside, there's like a few planks crudely sort of covering the otherwise.
Yeah. Bit of tarp blowing in the wind.
Yeah, the slapping away puts me to sleep.
Bear's already put a mattress up there.
Yeah.
So,
Red Helm.
Wooden shopping
Red
trolleys
Helm
on the
is
roof.
on. Do you think you can summon Lord Walrus?
Yes,
Winchester.
I actually know where. I know where he lives. I'm pretty sure I should.
He lives in a pub. He's like in one of the taverns nearby.
Yeah, he's usually at the yawning portal.
There we go.
Hey, I didn't even need to look at my notes. Yeah. Yeah, he usually frequents the yawning portal tavern, so we could always go and have a chat. I think that sounds like a more safer bet than possibly involving. Like, if we need to go and speak to the Zentarum, then we
Yeah,
should try and minimize the amount of people that know exactly what we're after and what we're doing.
Because if we go Zentarum, we're going to have to go to Manchun. We're going to have to go to the one that wants it for power.
Yeah.
So the shit's going to be real. We're going to have to be armed up because it could go south real fast.
And look, Lord Walrus says the intel's been solid thus far.
Yeah. I don't know. Our usually brainy one is quite quiet right now. Are you upset because I tried to cast a spell on you, Zim?
Seems 100% brooding at the fact you cast a spell on him, and then accused him of not being calm or not being kind. And no
Alright.
trust.
Red Helm will pour a drink and walk over to you and put it down in front of you. I'm sorry. I think I got a bit carried away.
Well, let's go and get carried away, and let's go and take down some dudes and get ourselves another stone.
Did your accent change?
It has. I've drunk a lot of beer, you see.
Hey,
That's in game, totally. Yeah. Can't handle much. He's had a lot of shots already.
Beautiful. So it is as you all align yourselves after eating far too much and surely keen to just have an afternoon nap to digest the food, with a clear vision in mind of what your next steps are, that we will leave the session for today.
Hey, we have a plan.
I know, right? We actually made a plan.
Yeah, well done, team.
I think we get I think that's a milestone, right? Making a plan.
Teamwork.
Plan.
Yeah.
Okay, if this plan works, I'll
Oh.
consider that a milestone.
Hey, all right.
If it works, nobody fucked it up. Here.
Oh, I'm going to sit out next week.
Just one roll, just in case if it comes up. That 20's for a level. Yes, but we tried.
You gotta
Hey,
go first.
I tell you what,
Thank you.
we'll all head to the Yawning Portal, have a chat with Lord Warus. You can dive in.
Yeah.
You go into the
Go
water.
for a Yawning Portal dungeon crawl by yourself.
Oh yeah. Remember that there's always 20 levels of beautiful experience just below your feet.
Yeah.
Always.
with your boomstick and your crown and your badge that says Waterdeep #1 beholder killer.
I'm sensing a lot of jealousy here, but that's cool. It's not my fault you got covered in shit and won't get it quick enough to get there. That's alright.
It's been an absolute pleasure, everybody.
Happy
Thank
days.
you.
Thanks,
Really
team.
Hang on,
Thank
till we
you
try
for
and find
joining
someone
us.
to
Tell
raid.
Jewel.
Oh, Dan with the
Oh,
heart.
Jewel.
Yeah, I'm going to say, having read the Twitch comments, I think Soraya has a lot of running fans at the moment. People that are almost into this whole, family thing. That whole family piece was loved.
Just wait till they meet my family.
No, but they don't know that shit. Like one of them, that Helma is like a dragon, right?
We do now.
I do
We
now.
do now. Thanks for metagaming the
Wait,
shit
are
out
they
of that.
streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tune in next week.
Oh man, I just missed that. What did you say? Say it again. Say
I
it again.
worked so hard to give nothing away, and you did that.
Fantastic.
I just missed
Inspiration
it.
for that shit.
Oh goodness,
Oh,
that is such a handsome moment.
there is no way we're leveling up next week. This plan is
So
not coming.
tune in to Raging Recaps to understand why we're not living up next week.
Yeah.
Damn it, I missed that shit.
Wait, no, are we still streaming?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. This is how we are.
Thanks,
This is
Twitch,
gold.
for keeping up with this because
Yeah, this is the stream now. Are we streaming the stream?
Yeah.
There are 12 people online that heard you pretty much give the game away. Pretty much tell the hidden secrets.
Yeah, and
Fantastic.
they're commenting.
My bad.
Oh,
That
man.
Who are we rating
That's what you
today?
get-
I don't know.
that's what you
I
get
don't
free
know.
for being one of our dedicated fans who hang on to the fans. You get little tidbits like that. You dangle spoilers that keep you coming back for more.
Oh.
Tune in next week for when Claymore gives his entire backstory away. Tell me what happens next.
And the DM lays out the plot line for line.
in Raging Recaps, we're just going to read out the entire Dragon Heist backstory and all the details.
And Robin's notes.
Read the book,
Raging
cover to cover.
spoilers.
Raging spoilers. Love
Yeah,
it.
guys. So
It's just
so
4 hours of
Reagan
us
Darth
reading
have
through
the
books.
next. Reagan Darth have the next stone. We go to visit the parents because we've
Yep.
got all the other stones. They then steal it from us because they're dicks, and it had nothing to do with their kids. They just want treasure, treasure, treasure. Xanathar's not dead. Spoiler alert. He is indeed Ren's father.
What I'd love to do is to
Yeah.
like Rod killed his dad without knowing it. That one would be
Yeah.
fun.
And Claymore burns Waterdeep to the ground.
Yeah.
I think Zim's gonna burn the place down. Like, don't cast spells on him, guys. He really doesn't like it.
All right, we're
But
going
one
to
thing-
raid in about 4 seconds, so make sure you give everyone lots of emotes. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
No.
Bye.
See you guys. Check us out in the Discord and Instas.
Go to there.
Are we streaming?